Hi, and welcome back, Buzz Buddies. This is B at beer30.buzz. Today's beer is actually one that came from Ken at Prisco's here in Aurora, so I want to give a special shout out to Ken. So this is one that he had recommended. This is actually Avery Brewing Company. It's called Uncle Jacob's Stout. This is their annual barrel series, batch number 5. This stout is aged in bourbon barrels, if you're not familiar with these types of beverages. One thing that I will point out with this particular beverage here is I did notice that this is sitting at 17.1%. So massively higher than anything that I have tried to date. I picked this up as a single. If I were to get this as a 6-pack and maybe it was something I really enjoyed while I was sitting around watching a game or a fight with some friends or something like that, this is something that would be extremely dangerous. So I can't stress enough actually is taking a look at the alcohol content on your beers so you just don't get yourself caught with your pants down. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a sip and see what we think. Again, this is Uncle Jacob's Stout. Again, this is a bourbon barrel that looks pretty dark and I can smell this already. Ooh. Ooh. Excuse me. So that is the alcohol in that. I've had other bourbon stouts, if you will, or barrel stouts. I do not recall them being this high in the alcohol content. This has got a pretty good, I would say it's kind of like a coffee tone, to be perfectly honest. It does kind of remind me of some of the other stouts that I've tried, but just that initial fire, you know, just right as soon as you exhale, you can feel that alcohol like I just took a shot or something like that. Not too bad though. I mean, it went down pretty nice, better than some of the other darker beers that I've tried. So I'll go ahead and give this another sip. Yeah. I feel like if I had a lighter right now, I could probably light my breath on fire. I haven't really had hard alcohol in quite some time. I don't really like sometimes how you get that feel. If I were to go towards something like that, it would be a tequila anyways, and that's what you're trying to expect when you're taking shots of tequila. It goes away right away though, which is pretty interesting. So it is actually a nice sip regardless of what I think at the initial onset there, because again, when I do exhale, it is hot. I feel like I just took a shot. However, it settles back down and it has what I think to be some sort of coffee undertones. I could be wrong in that. Again, keeping in line with 3 sips, I'll go ahead and give that one more try. You know, I've said before I don't really like dark beers. You guys have seen me with some of the other darker beers. If I were to pick something, I think it would be this because, you know, I think I'm getting just that taste expectation as I would with something this dark. You know, I think that alcohol, the higher content there is actually kind of overriding some of the other beers' taste that I don't like. So if I were to choose something that poured dark of the other ones that I've tried so far, I would go with this this Uncle Jacob's Stout here. Again, I'm more of a light beer drinker, so I wouldn't find myself getting into the habit of drinking these, but as you've seen me with some of the darker beers, I think this is probably the best one that I've had so far. So hope you guys have a good day. I have seen quite a few more people sign up to the Facebook page, so thank you very much for that. Again, a special thanks to Ken at Prisco's here in Aurora. And please check out the website, www.beer30.buzz. I'm going to continuously make some changes, so any upgrades you think that might be beneficial to you folks, let me know. Cheers.